All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We're gonna get right to this video. Now this video is AI, but as you can see, this will soon be reality, right? So it says, Mark of the Beast, Revelations chapter 13, 16 to 17. And no man can buy or sell except he have the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. 666. Coming soon. Get ready. Let's get ready to play the video.
Historic step forward in our national security. Let's go live to reporter Sarah Martinez at the registration center downtown.
More than 50,000 people have come here this morning to register. This is the future of secure identification, linking identity, healthcare, and payments in one verified system.
When the mark of the beast is introduced, countries will present it as a matter of national security. Every financial institution, from the banks, hospital, and even supermarkets, will state that it is a requirement that you have the mark.
I'm sorry, but without the mark, we can no longer provide you access.
Banks won't allow you to access any funds without it, and supermarkets won't allow you to purchase any goods without it.
You'll need to get registered before you can shop here, sir.
Hospitals won't treat any patient who hasn't been marked.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't proceed without your digital mark.
The mark of the beast won't be branded as evil. No, the mark will be incentivized. Early takers will be offered discounts and access to products and services. Then, gradually, those benefits will be exclusive, only to be available for the marked. They'll call it modern convenience. You'll call it a small price to pay, until the day you can't eat without it. Can't travel.
Reminder, all riders must verify digital identity before boarding.
Can't breathe in society.
I'm sorry, sir. We can't proceed without verification.
Unless you bear the symbol. You see, when the mark of the beast is introduced, the Antichrist will make life without it so difficult that many will simply cave into the pressure. People will feel the pressure from society to conform.
James Carter, please follow me to room 4.
You will see a desperate longing in the faces of people who just want life to return to normal. They simply want to be able to buy and sell freely. They want to work, socialize, and cling to whatever freedom they once had. The price to pay for this? A simple mark on the forehead or on the right hand.
Marks a his.
So, this is a very, very near future, coming very, very soon, right? As you can see towards the ending of the video, it was said that, many people would have to conform, right? If you don't take the C-hip, right, you're the Antichrist, because there's many Antichrists. The Antichrist will make it very difficult for you to bank, for you to get your money, for you to get food, water, and you'll be cut off from your friends. Kind of similar to how the CV was, where at first, people were given incentives, and then it became a mandate, and then even your workplace started to require it. Now, the hospitals, and when you can't get your medication, it's going to be really, really bad for some people. Now, we're going to get this. We walk by 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, for you walk by faith, not by sight, right? So, in those days, we're going to walk by faith, we're going to live by faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai will get us through those times, right? However, those times aren't going to be easy, right? The hour of temptation, right? It says, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my Salakia, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, verse 11, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold fast, which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So what is the hour of temptation? Well, the hour of temptation is during the time of the CHIP, right? When you are feeling hungry, when you haven't taken a shower in weeks or in months, right? And when your family members have cut you off and you feel tempted to take it, that is the hour of temptation, right? But it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So when you are feeling this way, you will have the faith and the grace in Yahweh Shai, along with the Holy Spirit, to be able to overcome the hour of temptation by not taking the CHIP. Verse 11, it says, behold, I come quickly, hold fast, which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, right? Because in those days, you're going to really hold fast to your crown, because it's going to be the worst time ever on earth, right? It says right here, the worst time ever. Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor shall ever be. Right. So we're going to be in a time where things are so bad on the earth, right, that there will be no time period in history before that will come close to this time period. So this is why, according to Revelation chapter 3, verse 11, we need to hold fast to that crown, right? And we're really going to have the temptations now. Now, of course, in Babylon, right? Now, in Babylon, we know that we do have temptations here to live righteously. You know, we don't eat pork. We try not to partake in any of these Babylonian lifestyles of sin, right? But with the Yahweh Shai, we're able to get through it, right? You know, like, let's say, for instance, I don't know, let's say it's the Sabbath. It may be very convenient to buy or sell on the Sabbath, but you don't, because you want to be obedient to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But in this society, everything is still open on the Sabbath, right? So we do have little temptations here in Babylon, but it's not going to come close to the time that's about to come upon the whole world of Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, according to the hour of temptation. So it says in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, right? So we have to prepare our souls for temptation now, soon, and in that time, right? Because we're going to have a few things that come before the CHIP, right? So we may have there is some news about the WHO signing a pandemic treaty. So there may be temptations and incentives in that time to take another jab, right? Now, of course, if you believe in the Lord, you didn't take the jab in the first place, but they're going to be more, serious about people taking the jab next time with this next pandemic. Or let's say you had the federal ID, the real ID. They're trying to shame you and try to make people conform to getting a real ID. Eventually, it's going to come to the point of they're going to try to have people conform and tempt people to take the CHIP. But however, we have to prepare our souls constantly for temptation, especially in these times with, according to Matthew chapter 24, verse 21, the worst time ever coming upon earth. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, we get through this, and that we are of the elect, right? So, verse 2, Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble, right? So we must constantly endure, right? And we must constantly endure now. We must constantly endure soon. We must constantly endure later. We must constantly endure in that time. Every time, all the time, we must constantly endure, right? And not make haste. in time of trouble, right? So we may be thinking during that time of the mark of the beast, right? Or even during the time of the CV, right? That we may make irrational decisions, and some people may get the CV, or I mean the jab. But you must not have little faith, right? Says verse 3, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, right? And this is the thing, is that he who endures unto the end is the same that shall be saved. So when this worst time ever comes upon the world, we must cleave unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and not depart, so that we may also be increased at the last end. So I hope this lesson is edifying to the hopeful elect and the elect, and the 144,000, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Thank you to the elders and apostles and brethren help teach me this truth, and Shalom.